Welcome to Fanboy and Critic, where you go watch new movies out in theaters and give you our review, both the good and the bad. I'm Jorem Ortiz, and I'll be your fanboy.
And I'm Sam McClure, I'll be your critic. This week on Fanboy and Critic, we went to go see The Fate of the Furious, directed by F. Gary Gray, starring The Rock, Vin Diesel, Michelle Rodriguez, Jason Statham, Charlize Theron, Kurt Russell, Ludacris, Natalie Emmanuel, Scott Eastwood, and what's that? The last guy's name? Tyrese, that's right.
So many people.
A lot of A-list actors, none of them actually good at acting. Alright, you guys all know what The Fast and the Furious is about. This is the 8th installment. It's about a lot of car chases and not really much of a plot, but the plot that they do throw out is that Vin Diesel's crew, without him, are trying to take down this international terrorist known as Cypher, who's sort of a digital terrorist that's graduating to like trying to find nukes and stuff. And Vin Diesel joins her for a reason we will not disclose because that is spoiler. Alright, we're switching up the format a little bit today. Jorem here is going to give you the fanboy side of what the movie did well and what is enjoyable about it, and I'm going to have to be negative and tell you the vast many things that this movie did poorly. Jorem, what did they do well?
I think they did well in bringing that same Fast and Furious feeling. I mean, all the action and all the cars and everything exploding was great. I mean, the story wasn't all there, but I mean, they brought back old characters and new characters, and they pretty much mixed everything well.
Okay, what they did poorly was almost everything. The acting, like, per dollar spent on high-level actors, the acting was the worst it could have possibly been. And the dialogue was very bad. I mean, just poorly written all around. The plot was stupid. It was basically like a combination of James Bond movies.
It was kind of forced, yeah.
Yeah, even the special effects were, I mean, they were well done, but who gives a shit? It was just, like, you didn't care about what happened to any of the characters. Maybe if you're a big fan, you're like, okay, I care about the relationships between the characters, but even then, it's pretty, like... Alright, so we're switching up the format just a little bit. Instead of trying to convince anyone at home, I'm gonna put it in your lap to try and convince the critics to go see this movie. Why it's worth seeing. Alright, good luck.
Alright, critics, go watch this movie just because you watched the other Fast and Furious. You need to know what happens next. I mean, it's a new story, there's new characters, and they still brought back the A-list actors. It was awesome, it was jam-packed, full of action. Everything was really cool. Just go ahead and watch it. You'll love it.
Fanboys, you've seen this before. You've seen so many different types of movies with the exact same thing. This movie doesn't do it better than any of them. They just hired way more A-list actors than you could possibly shake a stick at. That's the only thing that they think you'll go see the movie for, and it doesn't work. They do a terrible job. They phone it in. It's just for a paycheck for them. I mean, let's be honest though, like, what great acting has Michelle Rodriguez or Vin Diesel done? I love Vin Diesel, but he's not a great actor. Yeah. This movie was poorly done all the way around. F. Gary Gray, I expect a lot better from you. You've done some amazing films. This is not one of them. Don't go see this movie. Alright, let's go on to our ratings. Jorem, I know you are talking up this film as the fanboy you're trying to, but be honest about your rating. What did you think about this film at the end of the day?
As a fanboy, I want to say I at least like it, but I'm gonna say why. Why did you make this film?
That's 2 whys in a row!
I know. But yeah, back to it. Why did you make this film? I mean, it was such a touchy subject when Paul Walker wasn't gonna be on most of the last one, and I thought that was good enough. You didn't have to push it. You didn't have to make this film. It didn't make any sense of why you made it. The plot sucked. It was the same old action. It wasn't really nothing new. I'm not gonna say I hate it. I still love watching Fast and Furious films, but I think you should just stop. So why? Just stop making it.
I don't think I need to be the critic. You just tore it apart yourself.
I feel so bad.
This movie was dog shit. I don't even hate it. I don't even hate it like because I knew it was gonna be dog shit. It's a car chase. It's an extended car chase scene. Like that's what I expected it to be. So I don't hate it. It didn't like trick me. It was what I thought it was, but it's still dog shit.
Alright, Fanboy and Critics, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below. Tell us what you thought about our review and the movie.
We got about 2 weeks off. There's nothing super great coming out in the next 2 weeks, but then we go see Guardians of the Galaxy, another Marvel movie with the exact same formula and plot as the other movies.
Pretty much.
Your goal is to try and convince the critics out there why this movie is worth seeing.
Okay. That's terrible.